Hello and welcome, you join me ADG and here we are for another video. This time round just looking at replays basically of decent races that I've had recently. So just going to do another video like that and look back through a couple of good races. So I might skip through at points in this race, but there's only 5 of us on the grid, but it was a good one. In third after T1, chasing down GT Delhi, going side by side, a little tap with him, kept him on the grass enough to get past. Bit naughty, but it's where you have to race sometimes. You're racing against guys as quick. Good battle going on behind. Oh. Delhi and Ginger's it. So close through that. So watch the first 2 laps, see what happens, and then skip through. Just keep watching the action. Robert's going a little bit deep into Druids. Manages to keep it in front though with a good exit. We get round to the back of Roberts now. Roberts having a touch on the inside curb there. Can sell his car a little bit. Going around Brands Hatch if you're not familiar with it. Brands Hatch GP track that is. So it's not the most exciting race ever, but it's just such a good battle between me and Robbie now that develops. You can see I'm trying to push to make up some kind of time to have a go into Druid. Noting that Robbie went wide there on the last lap, thought it was wise to have a go, but didn't quite manage to get it done, so dropped back in behind him, nearly going to the back of him into there. So good close stuff. Trying to put the pressure on Roberts whilst Chris behind is catching us. Trying to get the same attempt done into Druids again, knowing that Roberts might go deep again on the brakes. So does it open up the inside? It does a little bit again with his line, but he just managed to get the traction and gets the power again. So that's 3 laps in a row now. Roberts has managed to open up the apex to me, but then get the exit speed in as well and keep ahead. Good stuff from Roboso. We'll go side by side now. The attempt to get past him with a good exit. Robos on the inside, I just had to give him room and drop back in behind. Not a lot I could do about it because we were side by side and he had the inside line. So fighting hard here to try and get first. And again, Chris is just closing in that gap, getting closer and closer in third. Oh, Chris in the background's gone off. This is where I seem to be able to catch Robos more or less every lap. Not quite having a go this time round though. Robos not leaving any room this time. No real mistakes going on here. Tiny little moments maybe. We go slightly wide or slightly deep on the brakes or whatever, but no major incidents. So Roberts has gained a little bit of a gap now. Not quite touching his bumper anymore. I got a little bit wide on the exit there and drift it through. I'm trying my best now to just get back up to Robert. Closed it back a little bit, getting closer on this lap now. Only 15 minutes this race and I've skipped a little bit, so there's about another 5 minutes left though. So a good, healthy 10-minute battle more or less between me and Robbie here so far. I'm trying to claw him back. He's gained that little bit of a gap on me on the previous laps. Really pushing now. Getting incredibly close to Robbie, but nowhere to go really, not leaving me much room, no opportunities where the apex opens up, so just got to really stay behind him for the time being and try and keep as close as possible in case any opportunity does arise. Going for the inside, Robbie taking the outside line yet again. Does he get the exit this time round? Yep, he's there again, you see. He just gets that exit. Actually going to the back of him a little bit there. Not enough to cause any massive issue, but tapped his rear bumper. Been the first bit of contact through this race so far, that. Yeah, not like a massively brilliant race for you know, coming from the back and winning or anything like that, but just an awesome race, putting pressure on Robbie the whole time. Had a few little overtake attempts, but didn't quite manage to get it done. I think I've had about 4 attempts. Robbie going wide there though, and this is what happens. Just comes back across. I thought he was going to, I couldn't really see him because I'd already gone past like the side of him, so I thought he was going to stop, but yeah, he came back across. I kind of waited a little bit thinking, was that my fault? And I thought, no, he was the one on the grass, so probably not my fault. And then carried on. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the action now. It's just drive around on my own after that. But really good race for a good 10 minutes, like I say, there with Robert. Anyway, I'm going to watch another one as well. Did earlier today, actually, a few hours ago. It's quite good. Just wait for it to load. So we've got Dawson, GT, Deliby, Robus again, and Blackie this time in this one, and myself. In the MX5 Roads Cup or something, with it tuned as well. So waiting for the start, and away we go. Got a decent start, so I actually got myself up into first off the grid, but didn't get the best of first laps in here, so struggled to pull any kind of advantage out of it. Had a bit of a moment there, lost it a little bit. So Dawson right on my rear bumper straight away. Been slightly defensive to discourage Dawson to dive down the inside. Not quite as long as this battle, but I had quite good fun battling against someone so quick. Again, going slightly to the right hand side, middle of the track really, to discourage Dawson diving down the inside. And sticking him first for the time being. Dawson taking a better line to get a better exit out of there. Robust not far behind as well in third. Oh, Dawson having a moment. Managed to get away with it just about. Who's that? Blackie's getting a bit wide in the background. No pressure on from Dawson here. Right behind me. So role reversal here. Just watched me putting pressure on Robbie for 10 minutes more or less. It's the opposite way around for a few minutes here. Dawson putting pressure on me. Take completely different lines through T1 there, but I've still got the inside for the next one. So managed to stick down the inside, give Dawson a bit of room. He manages to come through with a really good exit, and passes me into the fast right-hander there. Come back in, try my best to get him down into here, but no room really to get a cut back. I went too deep to get a cut back. So I just have to follow Dawson through. to stick as close as possible to the back of the car in front. Dawson have a bit of oversteer to collect going through there then. Nearly got a move done there, but just too far back to get side by side, so just have to pull in behind again. Really good racing here. Enjoyed every second of it. Dawson eventually just managed to pull away and gained a massive gap to me, and I couldn't stick with him in the end, but I really enjoyed these first couple of laps. It was good. Got Roberts and Deli B incredibly close, battling behind, side by side now, third and fourth. Oh, a little touch. Deli didn't really have any room, so it's understandable. So I think that pretty much at this point Dawson starts pulling away, and that's about the end of the race really. I remember thinking I got that last corner wrong, and this was like the biggest gap that he had for the first couple of laps going into the first corner, so I knew he was starting to get away from me. Anyway, I'm going to skip through a little bit more, but pretty much leave it at that. It's good. Thank you very much for watching. I've been ADG, and take care. Hopefully you've enjoyed that slightly different video, not too long for a change either, and just looking back at a few good races. Not the best racing ever, because yeah, it's not 16 people in the grid, and like I say, it's not making up loads and loads of positions, but just really good, close, clean racing, which is what I really enjoy. It's just as enjoyable as getting loads of overtakes, in my opinion. So anyway, take care, thank you for watching, and see you again soon hopefully. Adios.